Okay, hello everyone. This is, I don't even know, maybe round 3.
3 or 4.
So I'm N-Star and Frag Tag with me here tonight as usual.
All day, every day.
And we got Lady Boys versus Vita Luca.
Very 2 good teams too.
Yeah. Let's see who the Lady Boys have coming out tonight.
Well, Flotech can't play; he's ineligible, but he's just subbing to learn the team strats, learn a few things. Looks like we got Riot, Kronos, we have Nickies, we have I can actually have their team speak. I can tell you exactly. And their team speak right now is Bad News Bears, Nikki, Riot, BDSLP, Flotech. That's who's in their channel right now.
So no Shans, no Cameros.
Nope.
Interesting.
Surprised.
Yeah. So this will be a bit more evenly matched than I thought.
Yeah, if they had Shans, Camerers, who else on their team that's really good? Is Hash on their team?
He was last season. I haven't seen him on there yet. I was a bit surprised about that. He might be kind of inactive right now or something.
He's playing. No, he's playing Cisco right now.
Yeah. I think
a lot of teams are transitioning over to CS:GO. Like .NET lately, have been playing CS:GO.
Oh wow.
I was playing with them last night, and there was Falco, Jace, everybody in there was playing CS:GO.
Oh, that's makes me worry.
Why is you worried for already?
I don't think I can. I don't think my computer can handle CS:GO. I'm pretty much Urban Terror or nothing.
Oh man.
Though I think pretty soon here I'll be trying to build a new machine so I can get some better shoutcasts and stuff as well. I'm just a bit
What
lazy.
do you do? Alright, so it's Christmas time and all. I mean, for Christmas and everything, what do you guys do in Vietnam? Or like, what's the religion exactly?
You know, it's funny. Religion aside, Christmas is a pretty big holiday here. Everyone has Christmas trees, and everyone's running around singing jingle bells, and there are Christmas lights all over the city. There's a pretty strong Catholic component in the south here in Ho Chi Minh City, but it's really a secular holiday. Everyone just likes to get into the spirit of Christmas. Let me turn off my net graph here. Yeah, everyone just really likes to get into the spirit, and it certainly feels like Christmas time. The weather doesn't quite feel like Christmas time. It's
feels like summer.
Well, I mean, I'm freezing cold here. It's 4 a.m. and I'm shivering, sitting in my room with no fan or aircon or anything on me. I think you guys back in the States would find this extremely hot.
Actually, right now here in the States where I live, it's weird. We're getting like 60 degrees for like Christmas Day.
Wow, interesting.
Let me open up my 5-day forecast. I'll tell you on Christmas Day what it's gonna be. Alright, so it's going to be the 25th on Wednesday. So next Wednesday, it's going to be 43 degrees here where I live. But right now, today, it is 68 degrees. Tomorrow is 63 degrees.
Wow.
It is warm here.
I
walk outside.
That's. I think if I was there, I would be shivering in a big overcoat and trying not to die from that cold. I haven't.
60 degrees is cold.
The last time I saw weather that cold was up in the mountains in Dalat last Christmas, and I really thought I was gonna die at one point.
You can't.
Yeah, just one of those things. Yeah, it's just really hard for me to cope with that kind of weather these days. I've been here too long. I think a nice 85, 90, that's a real comfortable temperature for me. Certainly you get past 100, that starts to feel pretty hot, but yeah, I like that 85. That's a real good temperature. Yeah, so let's see. Looks like we're waiting on Vita Luca to ready up here. And so Knickers, it looks like, is going to sub, and Flotech's going to sub.
Well, Flotech's just watching,
Right.
As I private messaged you, we had edited a rule there.
Yeah, still ironing out some of the rules here in our earlier competitions. Things have gone pretty smoothly though this Sr8 tournament. Nothing too much
there goes off this.
Hey, there we go. Hopefully everyone will get offed in before we start. That's reassuring. Cocaina.
They don't need to reconnect. Off, it's fine. It's just resetting itself.
Let's see.
Is there any requirement to have off in this tournament?
You know, that we actually forgot to add that into the rules. I don't know if this is sitting somewhere in one of the copies of the rough drafts of the rules, and it didn't quite make it into the end there.
GG.
Yeah, so certainly a lot of room for improvement on our end, but everyone, you know, sort of has the right idea. Everyone's been pretty fair about it.
Red team wins.
Okay, but yeah, this Ladyboys team, I know all these guys from Pugbot. There seems to be a lot of the Pugbot crew. K-Bar for sure. He's a solid player. So it looks like we'll just wait for everyone to reconnect with off.
Put on somebody.
Alright, yeah, it looks like everyone's in there good.
Blue team wins.
Fujag, another Pugbot regular.
All Pugbot regular. Pretty much everyone in the Dark team or Ladyboys team is a Dark player. Not Dark player, but a Pugbot player.
Yeah, that must be how they recruited Shans into their ranks. He's another Pugbot regular as well. A lot of those Australian guys like to come over and play there. See Hypers there sometimes.
Red team wins.
See Inf there a lot. Yeah, certainly feeling a little gypped now. My guys, the VRZ guys, we got knocked out by Ladyboys last round, and we had to go up against Cam and Shans and the whole pro onslaught.
You don't have a camera on anybody. You realize that, right?
Let's see. Oh, good. I still have the camera.
I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I love staring at that score screen.
Score screens.
We got and Vita Luca though is a real strong team. These guys are a new team. I know Prodigio, who actually has recently been promoted to referee in UTSC. He's been working hard and doing a good job. And I remember at the start of the UZ season. Oh, here we go, and we're off. Okay, so we'll talk a bit more about Vita Luca and Prodigio in a bit. So see, asking for a restart. I don't know why you'd need a restart when you're ready up.
Oh, right, I just made it. That's the problem.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
But he made it.
was right.
So Prodigio here, taking a look at servers. Kind of a dangerous spot. I hate hanging out there. I always seem to get clipped pretty easily, but he's gonna get a nice easy shot. Oh wow! Oh wow, that's really tough right there from Prodigio. Just had all the time in the world to line that up. He's definitely not feeling too great about that.
Malvado's got a pick up there.
Yeah, right from behind. A lot of backstabs going on here in the first round. 2v1. Let's see if we can get eyes on Kronos. Oh, that's a tough miss. I thought he would make that. Oh, and he seems to be surrounded. Oh, he's got the 1v1 and he's escaped. That's some strong moves there. Seeing, yeah, I kind of missed the colorful names from Ladyboys. Oh, wow! How did he miss that?
Oh, man.
And he still doesn't know where he is. Oh, looks like they'll square off here now.
No, he's not there anymore. He ran out.
Ooh. Oh, wow, Kronos, what is wrong? And interesting.
What?
So looks like a free round there for Ladyboys. Don't know what the issue is. And wow, Zithel getting 782 ping here. Some jokes about his country of origin. Must be downloading some porn or something.
Don't you download
his
porn
ping up
playing
there.
That's what we all do.
That's fortunately I have ridiculous internet. I have 40 megabit fiber connection, so I can download all the porn I want and still play without any lag.
Oh my god.
Which is of course why I do the feed as well. I have no problem uploading at 700k a second to do the feed. Okay, so round 2, Chronos finally making those shots. He gets a good one at servers there. Let's see if we can follow some Vita Lucas here. Prodigio, Malvado. Ooh, they're going to be surrounded and crunched down in the infirmary there. Wow, seeing some tack goggles here from K-Bar. Is that K-Bar? 2 chins? Let's take a look.
Yeah, that's K-Bar.
Interesting tactic. Tack goggles. That's, yeah, I don't know. I think if I had them, certainly have the free slot. You know, you have the extra ammo and you have your med kit, and you really don't need anything else. I think I'd probably save them for the 1v1 at the end. I don't know if I'd wear them like that. Take that extra second to make sure you know it's your enemy. That could make all the difference in the Sr8. Get a 50 on Prodigio here. Prodigio looked like he'd taken a 50 earlier. There he goes. He must have gotten meted off screen. Follow Riot here. Ladyboys up 2-0. I think both teams seem to need to settle in a bit. Prodigio down. 4v3. Someone else took a hit off screen. Another timeout from Vita Luca. Looks like they're having some technical difficulties. So they've used up both their timeouts now. So if they need any more player changes for the rest of this map, they're going to have to take the penalty hit. Riot. Ooh, this is a scary situation there. 1v2, try to escape into canteen. That's that red room's a pretty dangerous place to be though. You get surrounded pretty quick. And
pretty bad.
I wonder if he's got some volume issues with his sound there, Riot. Didn't seem to hear him coming up the stairs. Us at home, we heard that quite clearly.
Yeah, I heard it. Did you hear it? I heard it.
There's certainly a lot of guys, you know, Tony, who was the #1 killer in the last tournament and a really super strong Sr8 player. He's a guy who likes to listen to music while he plays and takes almost no auditory cues from the match. Some people, yeah, can get by really strong without that. Certainly those situations like that really hurt though. Prodigio here in servers. Looks like a 2v2 with the 3-box. Ooh, and he's taken from behind by Chronos. Some good movement by Ladyboys here. They really know Orbital. Orbital's definitely an oft-played map in Pugbot. These guys certainly know all the Orbital strats. It's a strong map for them. The 2v1. Movado and Canteen. Ladyboys, I assume, will be trying to surround him here. Chronos. Yep, Chronos going over to the back. Now they've got him on both sides. Oh, and he's escaped. Wow. That's some nice play from Movado there. Good movement. Pretty dangerous hanging out here in the red spawn. This slow movement out in the open really giving us poising us for some heart attacks. He makes it away again. Running down that clock. 20 seconds left. Might see a draw here. Certainly in.
Think we should draw?
I think we might. We might. Oh, Movado. Wow, what a shot. He gets Chronos. 1v1 now. 9 seconds left. I think. Oh, wow, what a big miss. That's tough.
That movement he had there,
Yeah.
spread too big for him.
Yeah, that little extra slide there at the end. That's too bad. So let's see, let's get a shot of Riot here. Apathy, who's that? Ah, Fujag. So Apathy taken out. 2 guys taken out. I'm showing 4v4 on my screen, but it looks like 4v2. Vita Luca definitely looking to capitalize on this, and they do. So 3-2, 8.5 minutes left. Looks like this is going to be a real close one here. It's going to be exciting. Prodigio going to try to come in behind. He does. Gets 2 chins. Real dangerous jumping around there. Oh. Ooh, this tough miss from Prodigio. Oh, but he gets Riot in the end. Now they'll have 2v1 at the 3 box. And I assume we'll see this other missing Ladyboy coming up from behind. Getting something big over here. Prodigio down, wow. And they do. So Ladyboy's coming really strong. Vita Luca missing a lot of shots, getting some tough breaks. I don't think their mastery of orbital is quite the same level as Ladyboy's. Which is really tough. This is I believe their map on their server, so it's only going to get harder for Vita Luca in the next map when they go to play in the States and they have the 100 ping and play on the Ladyboys' favorite map. Movado, tough miss. Yeah, seeing a lot of tough misses from Vita Luca here. Maybe could be nerves a bit. Could be that they're a bit worried and they know how strong these Ladyboys are. Looks like no gravy and no fonducci tonight either. So it's definitely not the normal Ladyboys team, but they're playing strong anyway. It's I'm really
That's
happy.
a nice shot.
Yeah, that was nice. Really happy to see Ladyboys coming in so strong here, and they really seem to be dominating that loser bracket. I don't expect to see anyone else beat them.
It's either me. Oh, thanks a lot, buddy. 'Cause I'm not staying against them. Thanks, bud.
You guys still have to play in about 4.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And who are you guys up against?
24/7.
Ah, yeah.
Good friend Too Dark.
So that'll be a good match. I think you guys might be. Well, I guess it depends. You know, if Osh and X3R both show up to that match, you guys will have a tough time. That might have the makings for a really nice match. Unfortunately, I'll be off at the daily grind going to work, so I won't be able to shoutcast that one.
Good question. If I had a person that was willing to do the cameraman job, how would we go about that?
Oh yeah, that's pretty easy. I use open broadcasting software, Open Broadcaster (OBS). Certainly anyone could use whatever software they'd like. Also, the GTV server is always up and running. So if someone has the capabilities, they have the upload speeds and the decent processor, then we'd certainly love to add them to the broadcasting team, and I can give them all the details they need. So 5-4 now. Vita Luca up by 1. This is interesting. Let's get a look at Ladyboys. I want to follow someone we haven't seen. Chronos we haven't seen in a while. Ooh, tough break for him. Movado here. 3v2 in Vita Luca's favor. He'll overshoot that a bit, but Tuchins is taken anyway. 3v1. He's at 1 box, kind of trapped there. Ooh, it's tough break. So 6-4, up by 2, 4 minutes left. Ooh, this is interesting. It seems Vita Luca found their footing. They seem to be making those shots now. Riot taking early, 4v3. They'll even it up. Yeah, not too many rounds left. I'd say maybe 4 or 5 more rounds. Certainly anyone's game. The rounds are moving a little faster now. They were pretty slow in the beginning. So 2v1, he'll escape to Globe. Ooh, that's a tough miss from Mulatto. A couple tough misses. Let's see. Let's follow Two Chins here. And working with those tack goggles. And now is the time for those tack goggles. Oh, that's tough. He was watching out for the backstab and ended up getting backstabbed as a result. That's too bad. So, Cocaina here. And they'll go down 3v4 now. Oop, 3v1. Cocaina here.
Looks like Vita Luca's warmed up and they're catching ahead a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, up by 3 now. 3v1 though, I think they'll probably lose this round. They'll still be up by 2 with about 2 minutes left. See if he can waste enough time here. Certainly, I'd be screaming at him in TS3 if it was my team. You know, hide, run away, waste time. Up by 3, just under 3 minutes left. Really want to waste as much time as you can in that situation. So up by 2 now. We're watching Apathy here. Fujag. In servers. They're down a man again. They keep losing that first man really quickly in the round. It's, that hurts a lot in the Sr8. I mean that hurts a lot, I guess, in any kind of competition when you go down a man.
Which, I heard that the next knockout tournament is going to be after New Year's.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we were in talks about that. We might be doing it next Sunday on the 29th. But what we're gonna do is a North American knockout. So we're gonna
Finally.
We're gonna run the knockout on a USA server, and we're gonna run it at a nice convenient time, like a Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. Something reasonable, so that if you're on the West Coast you can play, if you're on the East Coast you can play, and Europeans also, it'll be kind of later in the evening, but not so late that they can't play. So yeah, we definitely want to. That's our main focus with UTSC is the fairness and the not giving people a rough deal based on geolocation.
I had to play the first knockout tournament I played. It was just rough for me because I was sitting here trying to play it, and I was doing okay, but I got knocked out in round 1 because I'm stealing gas station internet. I'm not gonna lie to everybody out there. I mean, it's rough playing with this internet because you guys always have stable internet. I mean, you may have like 200 ping, but you.
Wow, 7-7. Sorry to interrupt you. Into 50 seconds left, and Ladyboys evened it up. Took 2 rounds in a row.
I think it's about B. I don't know. Do you think they'll draw it or do you think they'll win it?
I mean, there is the sudden death, so we will have a winner no matter what.
Of course.
I don't know if we'll need to go 4v2 Ladyboy. Oh, 4v3 Ladyboys up. Ooh, Riot, that's a tough miss. That would have really sealed the deal for them right there. And he's not looking to his right, but I think, yep. Oh, gets a 50 on Prodigio. Riot really lucking out there. Another 50. Oh, now the unhit comments are coming.
You have to expect that. You know someone's gonna say you're unhit or something during a game.
So this is the final round. Ladyboys up 3v1.
It's like
They would have been up 4v1, but they just TK'd. That's really interesting. Oh, and they'll take the map 8-7. Wow, on the away server, on the opponent's map. Wow, that's really intense. Okay, so our next map. Let me disconnect the GTV server, and we'll move over to the Ladyboys. Let me get those server details. Uh-oh, my computer seems to be having some trouble. Okay, so we'll get the Ladyboys details. Let's see their server. GTV Connect. Oops. There we go. Get that. Copy. Paste. And we're connected. You can get back onto the get back onto the server now. Let's and let's see if they already have the map up and running. Up, and it looks like it's Turnpike. So I'm gonna have to do a little finagling here. Let's see. And let's hope I don't need to restart my Urban Terror in order for my changes to take effect to my little scripts here in my config. Okay. So take the admin. Yeah, very interesting. That was really exciting at the end there. Ladyboys were down by 3, and they won 4 rounds in a row, and took the natural win. Didn't even need the sudden death round. That's really some strong play from those guys. And I wasn't quite paying attention. We were kind of having chats about other stuff. So we're over on the Ladyboys server, and it doesn't look like anyone's joining yet. That's worrisome. I wonder if they've decided to play both maps back at the Vita Luca server. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's see. Let's try. Let's see here. This is scary. Okay, so let me connect GTV. So we get GTV connected there. Oops, forgot the trailing or the leading backslash. So let's go watch GTV4 once we get connected there. Oh, Casa. Okay, it looks like they've decided to play both maps there. Hopefully they haven't readied up yet. That's too bad. I just went to all that trouble to sort out the Ladyboys server. I guess Ladyboys feeling confident. They don't mind the ping disadvantage after winning that first one. Oh, and I'm not seeing a ready up message, so it would appear as though they've already started. Okay, so first round, 40 seconds in. 2v1 in favor of Vita Luca.
Where you at?
Let's go look at 2 chins. So go GTV watch 4. Oh dear, I seem to be causing all kinds of trouble. Okay, and Vita Luca takes the first round. So let me disconnect. GTV disconnect. Let's say 5 and 6. Hopefully those messages will go away. Good. Okay, 3v2 in favor of Vita Luca, second round. Prodigio here under the bridge, someone on top of him. Oop. Ooh, running away there, Two Chins. Not really making the best move, but he'll get away with his 40%, and he'll make a kill too. Let's see if he can turn around and take Prodigio. Prodigio, what are you doing? Oh wow, Two Chins. A little luck, a little skill. Shake and bake. So, Lady Boys, Vita Luca tied at 1. Two Chins goes down early this time. Watch Chronos here in the narrow. And they'll battle it out. Ooh, that's a tough miss, and he takes the crotch shot. Gets the groin 97. Looks like he's got about 1 PC, and Riot will come med. And all 3 of them bunched up there, but they're up 3v2. Ooh, 2v2. Cocaina here, back in the blue spawn. And he'll try and take some shots from this little side door by the bridge. I'm really gonna have to learn all the names of these places and these maps.
Red team wins.
Ooh, and Vita Luca takes that one. So 2 to 1 here. Tons of time left.
They're catching ahead.
Ooh, that's tough. So 4v3 Lady Boys. They're taking their time. Riot. Ooh, Chronos here in a tight spot. 1v2 at narrow. Oh, 2v2 at narrow. Looks like everyone's gonna kind of meet up at Fountain here. 3v2 Lady Boys up. Two Chins kind of alone out there in the blue spawn. Fujag takes a good one there. He'll try and get another one here at narrow. And Cocaina, not really sure what he's doing. Wow! Look at that headshot no scope.
What?
That's some pretty amazing luck right there. That's just really amazing. So he's down a couple points of health. Fujag over here has full 100%, and it looks like they'll meet up in the spawn area over here. Oh wow, that's really tough, and he's not gonna med, and he's gonna bleed. Wow, I don't think he realized it was a 97. That's tough. That's tough. So 3-1. Riot not impressed. Looks like there's a little bit of tension. This match is really close. I don't think either team is going to extend the hand of friendship all that far. I think we'll see some good attitudes after the match is over, win or lose from either side. But I think things are going to be really tense here in this second map. Really close match. Cocaina. Man, that miraculous shot of his. 97. Did he med in time? He did. He'll keep his 1 PC. That's really tough. You know, it seems like such a waste of an Sr8 bullet, taking someone out with 1%. But they'll have to. And he's not going to get a med. His teammates are too far away. And Riot here in a tough spot. He's going to get surrounded pretty quickly. They seem to be medding Cocaina over there in the, I don't know what that's called, new alley maybe. And Riot's completely surrounded. See if he can get out of there. Oh yeah, that's tough. Just not much he could do there. I think maybe I would have completely totally turned tail and run away in that situation. He definitely tried to fight it out. Chronos gets a good kill, so he's up. Lady Boys 4v2 here. Cocaina and Nero. I think we'll see. Ooh, and he's not going to go for it. Okay, they're going to retreat. And they're going to regroup. Fall back and regroup. He'll be meted, so Cocaina back to 90. Riot coming in, try to get a sneaky shot from underneath. Cocaina with a good kill. 3v1 though. Yeah, not a chance. Getting surrounded there in that red spawn area. Or blue spawn, I should say. So watching Chronos here in the market. Not much happening in the market. So it looks like it's going down in narrow. There seem to be two there under the balcony. The patio.
60.
Ooh. That's tough. 2 chins taken out as well. So
3v2, so it's anyone's game still.
yeah, certainly.
Chelsea, Chilosa needs to pick it up. Going 0-6.
Chilos is down. And Fujag here. Under the bridge, 2%, it looks like. And not really paying attention behind him, but it's okay. Chronos got it covered. So 3-4. Ladyboys down by 1. 7.5 minutes left. Yeah, this is a really tight, really exciting game. They go down 4v3 early. Yeah, these teams are really aggressive, and we're seeing a lot of these 4v3s just a couple of seconds into the round. And Ladyboys go up 3v2. 2 chins with those tack goggles. I really don't know if that's the best move. Seems to be working out for him though, I guess. Ooh, Movado with a nice shot there. And 1v1, he gets a 50. Oh, apathy overdose. What were you doing? That's tough. So
Score's now 5-3. So
yeah. Certainly Vita Luca looking to widen that gap as much as they can. Yeah, it seems everyone's pretty scared of the market. It looks like this old alley spawn just has too much of an advantage going into market. So the people over in that blue spawn are not wanting to come through timbers at all. Let's get a look Riot here on the patio. Seeing some more conservative play from these guys now. Oh, Ladyboy's up 4-3.
if you had to win a third match, what would you play?
That's interesting. I would choose a really funky map. Ooh. So 2v2 now. Chronos in the market. 2 chins down. 1v2. Chronos kind of in a good spot for this though. If he can get that one guy at Timbers. It looks to be too late. They've retreated and regrouped there. So now he's gonna have a tough time of it. So I'd be looking for either a quick death or perhaps run out these last 30 seconds. Ooh, that's tough. But yeah, still 5.5 minutes. Plenty of time to get those 3 rounds back. We saw Ladyboys do more impressive than that in the last map. But yeah, certainly for a third map, I'd be trying to play something like Cuboid or Boxtrot or Tetris or some kind of map like that. Something where you're really just down to instinct and movement, and you don't have a map that either team is really really
I was just pinned
good
by
at.
I was just pinned by Nikki, and Nikki's requesting if there's a third match, she might need a neutral server.
Okay. A neutral server is kind of tough. I mean, we could certainly offer our Singapore server, though that's going to be about 350 ping for both teams.
Seems fair.
I mean, that certainly would be fair. I have my server on the West Coast.
Want that one?
Though, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what's up with Nikki's server. I know she has one in Chicago, which I think would be pretty fair. I think it would be quite neutral.
She's just requesting if she wants a neutral server if it goes to the third map.
Okay. Yeah, I'd certainly be happy to oblige over at UTSC. We have
which map do you think they prefer?
Well, I know Knickers and a lot of the Ladyboys folk. They're not into those funky maps. Chalilio's doing some interesting running there.
What server do you think I should? I'm gonna say West Coast server.
Yeah, I have one in Los Angeles, which would be good pings for the Ladyboys, and would be about 150 to 200 for Vita Luca. certainly we've already seen 2 maps on Vitaluca's server, so I think it would be more than fair if oh, wait a second, what's going on here? Wait a minute, I'm quite confused now. It looks like this is the Ladyboys server. Oh, I'm confusing myself with my ineptitude in GTV. So it looks like we're playing on the Chicago server right now.
She says she'd rather play on the Singapore server because it's more neutral than the West Coast server because it's more US.
Right. Okay, that's okay with me. I have that config there. It'll take a couple minutes for me to jimmy it around. I have to turn off our pub servers, but that shouldn't be a problem. So Movado here, 1v1. He's in the market. It's a dangerous place to be for a 1v1, but Riot's nowhere near. Hopefully he'll keep his eye on Timbers. I think we'll see Movado come through Timbers. Ooh, interesting. So, you know, Movado up by 3. I'd be looking to waste a lot of time. Riot is going to get a good shot on him here. Little too much jumping. That's kind of scary there. Oh wow, big miss from Riot. That was pretty much his, as was that. Only gets the 50. 9 seconds remaining. Really got to be running in there in these last 5 seconds trying to get that kill. Oh wow, can he get it? Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. So they draw, 1.5 minutes remaining, 3 points down. Oh, Two Chins not impressed with the way Riot played that. That's hard though, you know, your nerves in that situation really get the best of you, and sometimes down 2v4 here, that's tough. Riot seems to be having a hard time. Takes a 90 in the butt, but he does get the kill, and he doesn't seem to be medding here, which could be dangerous.
Red team wins.
Ooh, that's tough, but maybe a smart move. Ladyboys, if they rush really hard, they might be able to get those last 4 in 1 minute. I don't quite think that's possible, but we'll see what we see.
You'd have to have a 15-second round for that. That's pretty hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. You really gotta rush in there, and that also assumes Vitaluca kind of bunches themselves up and leaves themselves open to that tactic. But they seem to be worth their salt, so I think they won't really fall victim to that. And yeah, 30 seconds now. It looks like Vitaluca is going to take Casa here on the Ladyboys server. Yeah, so some funny, unlikely stuff happening here. It looks like Ladyboys losing their map in their server, and Vitaluca losing their map in their server. And it looks like both teams are going to come to Singapore. And that should be exciting.
Oh,
see these guys flounder around in 300 ping. And they can finally see what it's like for us Asians and Australians. And I expect to see a lot of complaints from both sides. That should be pretty funny.
In before complaints, that's just me here.
So Riot, he's going to take his time and try to finish strong. Riot here seems to be the one left at the end. Doesn't seem to be his where he's most comfortable. So we'll see if he can get it this time. A little too late, but a nice kill there from Riot. A good strong finish. So 8-5, and let's see.
Link Nikki the IP. I'll link me the IP, then I'll link Nikki. All right.
So let me very quickly jump into the server. So I'll give you the IP now, and the password. Did that go through? Yep. and but it's not set up yet. Hold on a sec. So let me go through and kill all my my pub servers here. 31.7. This host is killing me. It won't autocomplete. 31.750.pts. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is just kill these processes. Kill 31.750. Kill 31.739. Kill 31.734. Kill. Sorry, I love to talk out loud when I do stuff.
Yeah, I just like the Tanger link to Archon.
Let's see here. Okay, nothing running, so let's go to the directory and let's start up the server. Okay, and G password. Oh no, password's already set. What we want to do is exec
How does the third map work, by the way,
Sr8.config.
N-star.
Yes.
N-star. How does the third map work?
So here's the deal. So we have the map rule. You can only choose a map once per event, but if that only applies if you choose the map. So if both teams agree on a map together, then they both chose that map. They both lose that map for the rest of the tournament. Though one team can say, we don't want to choose, we don't want to lose a map, so it's your choice, in which case the other team chooses, they lose that map for the rest of the tournament, but they get the map choice, so they have that advantage. In the event that neither team wants to choose, or both teams want to choose, and they can't reach an agreement, then they play a single 1v1 knife round between the captains. And then the winner of that knife round either chooses the map or forces the other team to choose the map.
I'm just telling them the whole part about knifing.
Yeah, so if they cannot reach an agreement and neither team wants to have the choice or give up the choice, then they play a knife round, and the winner of the knife round gets to choose how it plays out, is essentially what it comes to. So let me get, where are we here? So let's get GTV disconnected from everything. Disconnect 1. Disconnect 3 and disconnect 5. That should be enough. Okay. Okay, GTV is connected. And I'll get my scripts ready. Okay, that's good to go, that's good to go. And let me get back into URT. And we should be good to go. So it's getting a little toasty here in my room. I'm going to turn on my air conditioner. Yeah, so I'm still unclear. Hopefully this feed doesn't have that background noise. I went back and watched all the feeds again, and some of them don't have it. I don't know if that's purely random or if it's has something to do with my fans and stuff in my room. I certainly have plenty of difficulties doing this Twitch feed stuff. So I'll take the admin and the camera here, and so any word on have you heard anything from Ladyboys about how this is going down?
I PM'd them stuff, so they have to decide it now.
So it looks like they'll continue to warm up here. And yeah, certainly fair pings here. Not the most desirable pings for these guys, but they are quite fair. Riot's at 300, Chilos at 313, Prodigio in the high 2s, Malvado in the high 2s. Everyone seems to be in the high 2s. Flowtech and Knickers coming in at 220.
Nothing like a good 4,000 ping on a server.
And certainly my heart does not go out to them. This is something I live with every day.
Wow, you're on compassion for everybody. Holy shit. Just like, deal with it. This is what I have to do with every day. Bitches. God.
Yeah, certainly I come on and I love to play on GXS bomb or GSX bomb. I'm not sure the order of those letters.
4K ping.
And I always have about 375 ping, 380 ping, somewhere around there. And I catch nothing but just bad vibes and a lot of people complaining and, you know, oh, your ping is too high, you're unhit, you know, you're blah blah blah, just a lot of complaints, people saying, and then I say, well, you know, you really saying that 380 ping is my advantage? Oh no, well I'm not saying that. Just all kinds of rough deals. And you really just can't win in that situation. You play well and you top the map, and it's because you're unhit. And if you play poorly and you get a bad score, it's because your ping is high and you shouldn't be there anyway. Certainly some bad attitudes from folks with regard to ping, which doesn't impress me at all. I certainly look towards the Sr8 team as sort of my what's the word? Not heroes, but something like that. The guys I look up to, players like Shans, who'll come into a European knockout with 400 ping and come away with a victory. Guys like that.
Clearly hacking.
Yeah, you know, I like to see that people who because you know it is a thing. It's when you play at 350 ping. It is in no way your advantage. You have a huge disadvantage there, but what it does is it forces you to change your play style, and it forces you to play a lot smarter and a lot more carefully, and you really utilize things like pre-fire. You know, in 350 ping, if you're not using pre-fire, then you're really not going to be successful. You have to be really careful. You got to use your sound, and you got to know what's happening around you at all times, and just kind of, you know, putting shots out there and hoping for the best, and you really got to use your movement to your advantage as well. Try to sneak up behind people and things like that, because when it comes to that 1v1 and you meet someone in a dark corridor, you're not going to win that at 350 ping. Now when both players have 350 ping, that's when things start getting interesting.
That's what's when you laugh at them.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think we'll have a lot of fun watching this match, and I think we'll see a lot of complaints and a lot of whining from these guys. But I think that, ooh, look at this. So Cocaina over here with 330 ping. So these pings, not necessarily all that fair, it's looking like. I think we might see a lot of protests from Vita Luca here. I don't know if they're going to be willing to play with that much of a disadvantage. You know, the difference between 250 and 330 is pretty substantial. I can say from experience that does make a huge difference. Not as much of a difference in Sr8, but it does make a difference. So we'll see what these guys do here. And we'll see, they might try out their hits, and they might just really feel great about how their hits are going, and they might agree to play. They seem to be having some pretty serious fluctuations though on Vita Luca's side, going from 280 up to 330 and back and forth in between. Though certainly, you know, that fluctuation is where you do get that unhit, that warping. You know, as I said before, my woes playing on European servers and in pubs, my ping is always 100% steady, and people claim I warp.
About playing on European servers, I'm kind of glad that Urban Zone enabled the fact that they say, hey, you can have servers on your team now, because, you know, they make it kind of fair, like, instead of it just being like it has to be Euro.
Yeah, last season allowing American servers and allowing Russian and Turkish servers. Yeah, that's certainly really huge. That's I have my own sort of issues. I think the folks at Urban Zone are great guys, and women as well. And I think they're great folks doing a good job. But it is still very much a European league. I think a lot of the sort of admin decisions tend to go in favor of the Europeans if there's a choice between the two. I can't tell you how many matches I had that were forced for 5 a.m. our time, despite that not being the way it should have gone if it was completely fair. But not to say I'm bad-mouthing UZ at all. I think they're great folks, and they do a lot of hard work to make a big, successful league for a lot of teams. And certainly in the higher divs, you definitely get some really fair and open-minded players and admins, and really great sort of competitive situation there. A lot of fair play. And all of our experience playing with the higher div teams, be it practice matches for fun, or any kind of competitions in the ladder cups, just nothing but great sportsmanship from those guys. Especially teams like Owls or Straya. Those guys, just really great guys and girls.
You count? Yeah, okay. I was about to be like, there's a few girls in the house, and there's a few.
Yeah, that's a problem with my language. I tend to use guys as not a masculine pronoun, or masculine whatever that part of speech that is. But yeah, I don't want to be misunderstood. Certainly not misogynistic or anything. I know there are plenty of women who play Urban Terror, and most of them that are well known are much better than myself. Especially this match here, we have a couple.
They're really having some disagreements right now. They're talking about things like they want to play on like Vito Luca wants to play on what's their name on Ladyboy's map, on Ladyboy's server, but they want to play on their map. But Ladyboy doesn't want to do that because, as we've seen before, they have the upper hand on this map, on their server.
Right. So, as an admin, I don't know, maybe if you can speak to them as a proxy for me. I don't know how I can connect to both teams at once, but we could see a knife round, and the winner of the knife round either chooses the map or the server, and then the loser of the knife round chooses whichever the other one doesn't choose. I think that's probably...
You mean PM Nikki that?
Yeah. Please do. And I wish there was some way I could speak to these guys through the GTV. I'm pretty sure that is possible, but I've never successfully done it before. But it seems like a knife round is going to have to decide this, and it seems like the winner of the knife round is going to have to choose which one's more valuable, the location or the map. Yeah, because certainly that's not fair. They shouldn't let Vita Luca choose the map and the server. But I don't think we'll.
Nate just came in. We're going back. They're going back to their own server.
Okay. So it looks like they'll play. Let's see. So I'm going to. Okay. So let's get back to here. And get my stuff back in order. So let's do GTV, disconnect, and let's connect to see if I can find the Ladyboys details again. Here we go. So it looks like we probably will have a knife round to decide the map.
When's the Asian Cup begin?
Yeah, so definitely we want to get into some more serious leagues at UTSC. We want to kind of build up our infrastructure a bit first, to be honest. Make sure we have a few referees and a more solid framework before we start getting into the more serious division league kind of stuff. Go ahead and connect to GTV now if you like. And yeah, so we definitely want to get into that. You know, that's certainly our I think our 6-month plan is to be really sharp. We were kind of doing all of these more novelty events for now, just to sort of get everything under our belt and get everything worked out.
Fair enough.
And I think we're looking good. The website. We made a lot of changes recently, and the website's really in shape where I feel comfortable about it. We have the demos and screenshots sorted out now. The only thing I'd like to see map choices integrated into the match fixtures, though that's going to be quite an ordeal. We might have to think of some creative solutions for that. But yeah, for now, ooh, Kingpin it looks like loaded up. So we'll see how this goes down. This could be very interesting. But yeah. So over at UTSC, we're feeling pretty confident now. We like the way our infrastructure is set up at this point. So now we're kind of slowly recruiting. I think we have enough admins now. We're looking to get some more referees. As I was talking about at the beginning of the match, Prodigio is a referee now. And we're also looking to get a European admin as well. We have East Asia, Central Asia, the United States, Canada. We have a lot of admin representatives, but we'd like to get a European admin. Certainly, some names come to mind. But a lot of the more well-known European league admins are pretty busy guys and girls. I know there's Aya and 7 of 9, Biddle. A lot of those candidates that we'd like to see join our team. Nikki's already on our team. She's already an admin at UTSC, and we had Too Dark, but obviously Too Dark has now moved to Canada. Some life changes on his end, so he's a North American representative now. So that he's no longer our foothold in Europe. So yeah, certainly, and definitely, I'd like to give a special thanks to Biddle. Biddle has been with us since the beginning, helping us out in all kinds of great ways.
Biddle's a great guy. I mean, he does a lot around the Avatar community. Everything from Warbot, adminning things on like UZ. He's a great guy.
Yeah, I think he's an admin for UZ and UCL, and I think and he does Warbots, and I think he's also in the neutral servers project, the where you can go on IRC and use bots to borrow a server for 90 minutes. I don't know if you ever used that before. Yeah, Biddle's really just a great guy, and really a strong, helpful presence in the Urban Terror community. We'd certainly love to have him on board, but we totally understand if he's just has nowhere near enough time to add that to his busy schedule. But yeah, so that's sort of our next move. We want to get some European representation, because fairness is our main concern, most important thing to us. We want to make sure everyone's represented, and we want to make sure everyone feels like they're participating in a fair sporting environment. So that's our next step is get the team really solid, and then everything's just easy from there. Okay, so Cocaina getting connected here, and so I wonder if they're gonna play Kingpin. Kingpin's a great map. It's really a lot of fun, and especially SR8 really works well in SR8. And to be honest, any kind of I think over at VRZ we've been playing Kingpin quite a lot recently on our pub servers, and I think we'll start to play that more and more in competition. Wow, some great shots from Tuchins there with his tack goggles in this warm up. But yeah, so that's pretty much the state of things now in UTSC. The head admins, Ape, myself, and UTSC admin, We've been sort of building from scratch for the past 6 months, and we're finally in a place where we really like the infrastructure we have. Okay, so they're good to go. And let's watch someone without tack goggles for a while. That's kind of grating on my eyes. So third map, 4v4, 0-0, 15 minutes, and this will decide who goes and who stays. And Vita Luca up 4v2 now already. Prodigio takes 60 in the left leg. Playing it real careful here. Ooh, and he takes 90 out of 2 chins. Yep, not much he could do there, surrounded and cornered. Yeah, really great map. Really love this map. Hiding behind
map
the oil
you do
barrel.
not like? Is there a map you do not like? That's the question.
That's a good question. So there are certainly maps I'm very bad at that I would be upset if I had to play. Something like, say, Tahunga. Tahunga I think is a cool map. I think it's a well-made map, but I get really low FPS in that map.
All right, I have to disagree with you on that one because no dissing like the maker of the map or anything, but the map has so many glitches in it.
Yeah. It certainly has. Though no one's moved on. He's made B9 and beta 9 and beta 10, and everyone seems to be stuck on beta 8. I think that he's probably addressed a lot of those concerns, but no one has followed him into the new releases. I think everyone's just kind of stuck on Tahunga B8 as the map. Okay, LB taking that one, so they'll get one back, down by 1. Yeah, Tahunga, and also Kingdom is really tough. My computer cannot handle Kingdom. If I go anywhere near the sort of grass by the black bomb site, my FPS drops to about 20, and I just get all kinds of terrible lags in Kingdom.
You know what map? I think this map should be banned from all of Urban Terror itself, like all tournaments. Like, it's just retarded to play on. It's the map. What's it called? It's a good CTF map, but the problem is filtration. Oh god, that's what it's called, filtration.
I don't think I've ever played that.
Oh man, filtration. Even if you have a high paid for computer, like my computer's a $1,400 computer.
Oh
right?
wow.
Yeah, my computer's not cheap. The problem is that there's one point on the map filtration, is that there's a waterfall, and the waterfall, it's so in depth that it drops my FPS down to 15, and I used to be 120 on every map.
Oh, that's tough.
Like, everyone, like, Falco hates it because it drops the FPS to like 2. It's bad.
Oh, that's really tough. Yeah, it's really hard when the map kind of strains your computer like that, and it's usually at the expense of looking really nice, which is tough. But certainly, I'm also a mapper. I'm quite a noob mapper. I have my one map that you might have seen in the last Asia Pacific knockout, which is not a very good map. But I do know how hard it is to optimize those maps for FPS, and viz portals, and how that all works is very mysterious and difficult to learn. And sometimes this is a really huge challenge to get a map looking good and detailed and still keep that 125 FPS for most folk. That is really quite a talent. You
should check that map out, actually.
Ooh, Chronos is a nice shot. Ooh, there you go. Chronos, 2 good shots. Goes up 4v2.
Check out the map filtration.
Yeah, I'll certainly check that out. Is it a default map in the Urban Terror install, or is it? Okay, it's a separate map.
Yeah, I've seen the last DZ tournament, filtrations in it, and I was like, I go through every map. It's like, let's see what every map looks like. And I just got the filtration, and I just no. I don't know why it's added. I mean, if I was on that map and had to play the map, I'd honestly just sit behind the waterfall. Just because every time someone would look at you, their FPS would drop to like 2.
And just use that to your advantage.
Yeah. Every time you hear movement behind, you look away from the waterfall at all times. When you hear movement, just turn around and shoot somebody.
Oh man, that's too bad. So Two Chins here with his tack goggles. And right there, the tack goggles really helped him out. I don't think any of us would have seen that brush of an arm going by, but the tack goggles saw it, and they alerted him to it.
I think tack goggles.
Yeah,
come in
tack
handy.
goggles really coming in handy there. I think that really gave him the upper edge in that kill right there. And now he's up to 1v1. Yeah, I mean, I think I might have to go back on my words. Looks like tack goggles are really working out for him in this round. This seemed to be quite an advantage. Yeah, some people swear by them, you know. Some people, especially in knockouts, you see a fair amount of folk that they will roll with the tack goggles. Especially in knockouts, that can be a huge advantage since no one is your teammate. So anyone you see, anyone that it zeroes in on is a potential kill. Here it's a little bit more dangerous when you have teammates. And I think in the end it actually might have gone against him dropping that field of view down. It looked like that extra field of view would have helped him out in that last kill. So 2v2 here, Cocaina on top of this small building. I couldn't tell you a single name of any place in this map.
This is Papa Rooney's room. This is a water tower. Just reading what's on the screen, it's on the...
So just like Tahunga, we have a water tank and apartments. This is more like tenement projects. So Vita Luca takes
Sketchy.
one, they go up 4-3. So certainly, yeah, not the kind of place you like to hang out on a Sunday afternoon if you're not from there. Though Kingpin, hence the name, I suppose. Cocaina. Wow, a lot of deaths happening off screen, and Cocaina now down 1v2, and Ladyboy's hoping to even this up. Ooh, he gets Chronos. That's tough. So 1v1, and we'll see Two Chins again with his tack goggles. See if they'll make or break this round for him. Ooh, and I think let's get a look here. Cocaina camping out at the top of those stairs. Two Chins hanging out in apartments. Oh, I totally forgot. I have the I have the locations displayed. That new CVAR since 015. I've had them sitting there staring me in the face this whole time. So 7.5 minutes left. We're about at the halfway mark, or exactly at the halfway mark of the map. Score's only 4-3, so we got slow rounds, and it's really tight and close. Two Chins here, really trolling a bit. Oh, and he gets to 50. Oh wow. So we'll see what Cocaina does here. If I were him, I'd be trying to wall jump and make it off the other side there. He might have already done that. Oh no, he's stayed up. So, ooh, okay. Two Chins now bleeding in the legs. He's not going to move very fast. Really making it a lot harder for himself than he needs to. Wow, there he goes. That was quite a shot. Oh, interesting. Some really offensive, kind of unsportsmanly. Yeah, Knickers must be really upset about that. I would be if one of my teammates did something like that. Two Chins must be really upset about something. It's kind of uncalled for there. And he's taken out early in this round. Vita Luca must be feeling good about that. Let's get a shot of Knickers here. We haven't seen her play yet tonight. And up 3v1 now. Let's take a look at the scores. Haven't been looking at the scores much today, so Chrono's really running away with the scores here.
His back must be hurting. Carrying so much.
So see if Knickers can get this last kill. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a nice little flick there. Some good mouse movements. Yeah, so that's interesting that comment from Two Chins, and seems to be not the case. Cocaina seems to be 8 and 6. The only positive ratio on his team. Great shot by Knickers again there. Oh, taken by Cocaina. Yeah, seems to be a pretty strong player. I don't know what Tuchins is talking about. Perhaps that's a bind that he uses to be a little inappropriate on pub servers, and he hit it by accident. I can only hope that that's the case. We certainly all make those mistakes sometimes.
I don't know. I mean, you saw what Vita Luca was saying during their matches.
Yeah, actually, I haven't been watching the chat too much. I've been sort of just talking, running off at the mouth the whole time. Yeah, certainly if it was in retaliation to some offhand comments from Vita Luca, then a little bit more understandable. Oh, and Riot bleeds. Interesting. So, 5-5. Under 5 minutes left. Really close and tight here in this last round. And Vita Luca must have been pretty confident about the outlook here, because they agreed to play on the Ladyboys server for the third map. I don't know what happened with the map choice. If this is also Vita Luca's map choice. Ooh, Cocaina taken by Tuchins there. That was a good shot, a good play by him down there. And they'll go up 6-5. And yeah, it could be, you know, might not be any love lost. It might just be sort of typical competitive, trying to get in the opponent's head. Ooh, Chronos with a nice slow pick on Prodigio there. Oh, thought he'd get another one, but Tuchins is in there. So up by 2 now, 3.5 minutes. Might see Ladyboys run away with this. You know, that comment was a little strong, but it might have been what they needed to get into Vita Luca's head, and they might have them upset and kind of playing not their normal selves now. Ooh, great shot from Chronos. Chronos really just killing it here. Seems to really have that end of the slide shot, that sort of jump and slide and hop up and take that quick shot right after you've moved, so you don't have that spread penalty. So 8-5 now, up by 3. Chronos 17-9, really sharp. Cocaina playing well too. Everyone seems to be doing pretty good. Knickers 4-9. That's a bit surprising to me. She's usually really strong in the Sr8. Pretty strong in general. Watch Chronos again here. Up 4v2. Chronos down to about 38% health.
3v2. 2v2.
Ooh. Ooh, Chronos. Wow! Cocaina makes a very big important kill there. So they'll make it back within 2. 2 minutes left, down by 2. Let's get Cocaina. Let's see what he can do here for his team. See if he can square away a couple kills and ensure this round. 3v3. Cocaina gets Knickers there. Chronos is down as well. 3v1. Vita Luca is up. Oh, Cocaina, another big kill there on Tuchins. So down by 1, 1.5. Wow, this is really close. Really close. Definitely getting really exciting. Tuchins is down. Knickers is down. Chronos gets a kill. Cocaina takes Chronos. That's huge. I think we'll see 8-8 with about a minute left.
Red team wins.
Yep, and that's exactly what we'll see. Wow. So this is very interesting. 1 minute left. We'll probably see 2, maybe 3 rounds here. I'd like to see 2 rounds go each direction and get a sudden death round here in the end. Knickers taking Prodigio. Ooh, Cocaina, that's a big miss there. He should have had that. Let's watch Chronos. 2v2. He's injured in the legs. Kind of jammed up there in the side. So he's in apartments. Some movement to his left. Take a quick look here. So Movado and Cocaina versus Chronos and Knickers. Ooh, so it's quite a matchup there. And they're going to let the time run out. This is going to be our last round, it looks like, unless it draws. So a minute is a long time. I don't know if we'll see a draw here. It looks like this will be the last round. This will decide the fate of both of these teams. And in my opinion, these are two of the stronger teams in the loser bracket. Ooh, Knickers is down, so 1v2 Chronos. If he clutches this, that will be a really huge victory for him and for Ladyboys. Oh wow, it doesn't seem he didn't see that, so he's gonna get caught up from behind. Oh wow, that's really tough. Wow, so Vita Luca takes out Ladyboys. That is a big surprise in my eyes. I really thought Ladyboys were gonna be in the final three with Boobs and .net. Wow, that is huge.
Well, it's now Vita Luca versus the winner of my bracket, which is me, 1UP versus 24/7. So whoever's who hopefully us winning versus them.
Interesting. Wow. So Vita Luca versus winner of 24/7 or 1UP, and on the other side we'll see Don't Rage already earlier tonight at about 2 a.m. my time beat Urban Devils. So Don't Rage will play the winner of IO and Fruit Ninjas. Which actually IO and Fruit Ninjas will be happening tonight or Sunday night, maybe about Sunday afternoon your time, late Sunday night my time, and that's going to be a huge match. I can't wait for that match. IO and Fruit Ninjas is going to be really good.
Shotgun that?
Oh, of course. Yeah, so we'll have IO Fruit Ninjas tomorrow night, and we'll have is it the last match? And one other match as well, I think. Or there's another match going on right now, I believe. Before I end this feed, let me just open up my web browser and take a look at that. Yeah, so the winner of IO Fruit Ninjas will play Don't Rage. And yeah, IO Fruit Ninjas is going to be a great match. And the match after that against Don't Rage is going to be a great match. And the winner of your match versus Vita Luca is going to be a great match. I think we see nothing but great matches from here on out. We see nothing but really strong teams facing off on even footing. And let's see here. Open up my UTSC. And we'll take a look at the upcoming matches here. So it looks like Fruit Ninjas IO. Oh yeah, Boobs versus Sniper Jump. Though I think
When's Boobs versus Sniper Jump?
I think that's gonna go Boobs. Sniper Jumps had some pretty good work there in the winners bracket. They had some good wins. They had a lucky pass through the first round. And then they had a nice win in the second round. They really brought it out in the third map. That was shoutcasted. And then, but now they're up against Boobs. I don't think they have much of a chance against Boobs, to be honest. So I think we'll see Sniper Jump play the winner of Don't Rage versus the winner of IO and Fruit Ninjas.
Well,
And then,
anyway.
let me take a look at the bracket, actually, and get a look at this loser bracket. So in the winner bracket, we're down to two teams. The winner of Boobs, Sniper Jump, and Not Even Trying. So I think a lot of people would have called that from the beginning, Boobs versus .net in the final of the winners bracket. That's certainly what I'm calling. You never know, Sniper Jump might upset them, might have an upset victory there, but it looks like Not Even Trying and Boobs. And then in the losers bracket, Don't Rage versus the winner of Fruit Ninjas IO, and Vita Luca versus the winner of your match. And then the winner of that match will play Kings of Zombie Hunters, which will be a tough one. So yeah, I mean, do you have any thoughts about what you think this is going to look like in the final three?
I mean, we can't be like, this is who's playing.
Yeah.
Place bets. I think the final of the winners bracket is going to be Boobs versus .net, which is going to be a really good game.
Yeah. That'll be an excellent game. And last season, we did sort of a regular season and then a playoffs. And in the regular season, Boobs beat .net But then in the semifinals, .NET beat Boobs. And so it was a really tight matchup between those two teams. So that's going to be a really exciting game. And sort of in the double elimination, you kind of end up with a final three. So the loser of that final winners bracket match will come down and play the ultimate winner of the loser bracket, and then the winner of that will go back and play the winner of the winner bracket, either once or twice in a row. So it kind of comes down to a final three. Before this match that just happened, I would have told you Ladyboys, Boobs, .NET, but Vita Luca with that 1 point final round upset. So now I really don't know. I mean, Don't Rage, that's a strong team. IO, Fruit Ninjas, all strong. I mean, really everyone who's left in this now is strong. I think it's going to come down to sort of any given Sunday kind of thing, you know, who emerges victorious, who fought just a little harder at the time of the match. I think we really could see anything now. And yeah, Boobs and .NET very strong, but I don't think they're so much stronger that they're going to run away with this. I don't think we're guaranteed to see those two teams in the final. I think we could just as easily see Vita Luca, Don't Rage, anybody, any of these teams. So yeah, this could be really exciting from here on out. My prediction, I'm going to go with the favorites though. I think my prediction is we're going to see Boobs and .NET play next week, and then 2 weeks after that we're going to see them play in the finals. I think that's what we're going to see. But yeah, hopefully we have some upsets. Upsets are a lot more exciting. Okay, so anything else to add before we go?
No, not really.
Cool. All right, so good night everyone. Hope you had fun, and see you next time.